Alright, guys, anyone who wants to comment, please, if you can, comment in the box so I know you're here. Make sure that the chat is running so I can answer questions. Hope my voices aren't too rusty after not doing this in over a month. But this one, which is why I'm doing Sakuya's route, because he's one of the routes I have largely practiced at. Just say here, say anything, because I want to be able to comment on you guys, even though the large appeal of this is doing all the voice acting. Say literally anything. Say the craziest thing possible in the chat. Thank you, Batty. Okay. So, need to move this window again. It's gotta be a good place to put this thing, I swear. No, he doesn't. He dies in the penultimate book. I mean, that's pretty late, but that's not the same as the end. I think this will work. Yeah, let's just go with that. I think I accidentally forgot to save before making my first choice when doing the first route. Alright. I keep forgetting about this bit. There we go. Why are you... Oh, okay. Sorry, Maxa. I'm just gonna go through this whole thing without skipping to get back into character. But this time, remind me to save before the first choice. I mean, it really should not be your god, but if you can do that, that would be nice. St. Pigeonations, a school blessed with extensive curriculum and facilities. It's already been a year since I ended my ordinary life and walked through these gates. I should probably say, this school is known for one thing in particular. This school is Japan's, no, the world's greatest gathering place for gifted birds. Birds who want to study the arts, the scientists, even sports all come to St. Pigeonations. The teaching staff and student body are both made up of a diverse blend of birds of different backgrounds and species. I'm often asked why I chose to come here, despite not being a bird. It's a long story. Not every day I see... No, that's Tunageki. Not every day I see you rushing along like this. Ryota! Usually you'd have been ready for an hour by now, Caitlin. Overslept? Is that working, the Ryota voice? Because Ryota has always been my Achilles heel with this voice everything myself problem. This rock dove is named Koala Ryota. We've been friends ever since he was barely hatched. He can be a little mischievous, but he's responsible and kind. Breakfast was a little hard to catch today. I can't relax without red meat inside. Living as a hunter-gatherer sounds tough. I'd be happy to make you breakfast, you know. I might take you up on that offer when starvation blooms. Thanks, Ryota. Oh, the bell already. Come on, we need to hurry to class. Jeepers. No good being late on the first day. And so Ryota pulled me along into the school, despite being significantly smaller than me. Why did I do that? Okay, yeah. Today is the start of a new semester. I wonder what lies in store. It was all I could do to adjust to the atmosphere last year. Better make up for all that lost fun. I think we're in 2-3. Ryota and I are in the same class again. Old faces, new faces, a strange thrill fills my heart as I look around at these assembled birds. I hope we'll all get along. Here's to the formation of many happy memories. Oh, the teacher's here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Nanoki Kazuaki. I seem to be your teacher this year. I specialize in math and physics, and also some other things. Sir, wake up. It's homeroom. He sleeps with his eyes open? This quail is Nanaki Kazuaki. He's a famously soporific math professor. I heard the rumors, but I hadn't expected him to have fallen asleep just like that. Apparently he's well known as a mathematician. Just goes to show, great minds come in all forms. I'm sorry. Isn't it a little woman here? Which reminds me, we have a transfer student. Please introduce yourself, Shirogane. What is the point? I have no wish to speak with commoners. Do not think I'm here because I wish to be. And yes, this is the bird we're doing this time. Oh well, guess that's that. Hey, that's no good. Why do I keep... Ryota is just a chameleon whoever voice I did last bleeds into his. Why do I have so much trouble with this guy? But he doesn't want to introduce himself. But we can't just let him break the rules like that, sir. The system will collapse and we'll all turn into kulaks and dissenters. When you put it like that, could you at least say your name, Shirogane? Shirogane, the bell Sakuya. It seems the fantail is Shirogane Sakuya. His feathers would make any birdie proud. He's pretty stuck up, but then transferring is never easy. I hope we can be friends. Sakuya sits down, glaring daggers at Ryota and me. I think this little bird is telling you there's going to be trouble down the line. Lunch already! Today is slipping by so quickly. That reminds me, I've had these books out from the library all summer. I'll return them now. Where is everyone? Aside from the receptionist, there's hardly anybody here. Huh? Is someone looking at me? Probably just my imagination. Or not. A mourning dove stands out in a dark corner, staring in my direction. Mourning doves aren't very common in Japan, but apparently they're everywhere in America. Did you want something from me? He looked away. Not really. I'm pretty sure it was him who I felt looking at me. There's nowhere else here. We're going for Sakuya, the rich stuck-up one. Why? Because I've got his voice down. Are you sure? Yes. I don't want anything with you. It's the things you're carrying that I'm interested in. And I'm redoing the introduction to get used to the voices again. He glances at the desk as if to say, hurry up and return them already. Oh, sorry. They were a little too dense and I never finished them. Were you waiting for them all summer? He silently returns his gaze to the book. Maybe he's in a bad mood? I'm Mizuki Caitlin, a sophomore. What about you? You're... Nageki. Fujishiro. Nageki. Freshman. Fujishiro Nageki, huh? Mourning doves are pretty rare in Japan. Maybe it's just his voice, but he seems kind of sad. Leave me alone. He's reading his book again. Okay. Sorry to bother you. I keep meeting depressing people today. Now that I have that out of the way, I think I'll head back to class. Wait, isn't that... You should have been instructed to not approach me in school. Come on, Sakuya. What kind of thing is that to say to your own brother? After all these years. My brother, you must be joking. You've never once been a brother to me. Please don't try to talk to me again. I've no time for half-breeds. I'll be going now. Hey, wait just a... I guess even if we're in the same school now, what's done is done. I hadn't meant to eavesdrop, but I think I just overheard something juicy. The ever-popular trendsetter and ladies' man Sakazaki Yuya is Sakuya's brother? I wonder what the story behind that is. Hey. Oh! You heard that whole thing, right? Are you a friend of Sakuya's? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to listen in on you. No sweat. I tried to stay sexy and suave in front of all you little ladies, but that there wasn't too cool. This is not the voice I went with for Yuya the first time, but I think it's working anyway, so whatever. If I can keep it up, I'll keep it up. This fantail pigeon is Sakazaki Yuya, an upperclassman. I've never talked to him before, but he's famous or infamous throughout the school. Everybody knows of him. You're kidding, right? How did you? I know everybody here. Besides, you're the only human. A single poppy in a field of rye. Did you say you were a friend of Sakuya's? Not exactly. We had a rather ballistic introduction this morning. We're in the same class, that's all. I never thought that suck-up aristocrat wannabe was your brother. Aristocrat wannabe. He is an aristocrat, actually. A genuine article, in the flesh. He is? He's a bit of a pain, so good luck, mon ami. Adieu. He really is a noble bird. I've never heard anything like that about Yuya, though. Probably a twisty business. That's all for today. Stay safe, everyone. Yay! Huh? Sir? Where's Ryota? He said he was going to the infirmary. Maybe you should go see if he's still there. Now that I think about it, Ryota always did have a weak stomach. I should go to the infirmary just to make sure he's okay. Excuse me. Nobody's here? There is no one sleeping behind the curtains, and the doctor isn't here either. My hunter-gatherer instincts feel no presence. There is nobody here. Ryota? No reply. The infirmary is empty. Weird. Did he go home already? I feel a little nervous poking around the empty room. Now that I think of it, I haven't really been in here much before. Unlike Ryota, I'm perfectly healthy. Whoa, they've got all kinds of drugs in here. Ethyl-par, Trifay, Luciobenzene. What do these even do? Care to find out? Doctor! I'll feed you all sorts of things if you want. No, thank you. This partridge is Iwamine Shu, the school doctor. He's rather creepy in person and has a bad reputation among the student body. Everybody knows that even talking to him can bring you down with aspergillus, psychosis, or even worse. And I never even heard him come through the door. Ninja Doctor? You don't look like you have a good reason to be in here. Did you need something? I heard Ryota. Koala from 2-3 was supposed to be here. Him? He's already gone. Oh. Why didn't he come find me before going home? Sorry to bother you. I'll be going now. Finally out of that den of evil. Ryota's already gone home. What do I do now? Oh, I never got around to joining a club last year. Maybe I'll go take a look at some of my options. I think there are clubs for baseball, soccer, kendo, migration, voyeurism. I have no idea, but it's creepy as hell. Wasn't there another one? Anyway, I'll start with the track team. I ran in middle school, and it's always funny watching the birds hop around. I think their club room is on the ground floor, off to the side. A white dove is having a tantrum outside. Cuckoo! This is no pudding for a man! Cool! Oko-san rejects it. It is a lie, a vicious falsification. He's dancing around on a squish pudding. Hey, that's not very nice to the pudding. This is Oko-san. He doesn't really look like it, but supposedly he's a fantail pigeon. I think? Either way, he's hyper. By the way, Oko-san is based on the creator's real pet pigeon. Cool! Oko-san has suffered a deception most vile, a wretched betrayal. Betrayal? Cool! Oko-san instructed that pudding be provided for new members. Cool, but this was no pudding. Ousted, scorned, betrayed, dragged into the street and shot by those he trusted most. It's squished and filthy, but the thing under his feet looks like normal store-bought pudding. What's wrong with it? Cool! Spare the just, young lady. Oko-san used wing attack. It's super effective. Presumably because, once again, this is based on the creator's pet pigeon. So maybe she just didn't want to anthropomorphize her pet too much. Sorry guys. Cool! They'll rule the day they crossed Oko-san. He'll have them flayed, hanged, shot at gone he will. Cool! Oko-san must now train to achieve true pudding. Farewell! And he's gone. He's a good runner, but what does pudding have to do with the track team? Okay, save now. Sometimes I just do that for no reason in particular. Because he actually can't speak English, he just kind of, or Japanese, he just kind of speaks a pseudo-human language. And so I ended the first day of my second semester at St. Pigeonations. I think we want to choose the class council today. As you all know, this school doesn't require you to join any club. If you want to do, you can, but if you don't want to, then you're free to go home after school. Cool! Oko-san has time only for the track team. That's good. What about you, Shirogane? A foolish question. I already hold a position here. Oh, that's right. You became student president when you were admitted. Nepotism, ho! Don't we get the vote? Just coming to school is enough for me. You have to take care of your mother on your own and all. I wonder what I should do. Oh, I could have done that the first time. Join the... Student Council. That's everyone, isn't it? Have fun. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend music class. We sang birdie melodies. It was a little tiring, but singing together is fun. As the snow falls down from above us, we will hail the rise of the sun. We see life can be so wonderful. Caitlin leveled up. Charisma increased by 5. I wanted to join it, but what's the council do again? We skipped the vote, and I think it's only Sakuya and me. Anyway, he called a meeting, so to the council room I go. This looks like a CEO's office. Naturally. Do you think I would stand for anything less? Hi, Sakuya. So you had this done? Humph. This room used to be filthy, better suited to rabbits than to us. What a prig! Have you decided on which position you will take? I get to choose? Who is there to choose for you? Dumb Japanese. Aren't you Japanese too, Sakuya? Do not mock me. I am French. A French noble bird? That sounds delicious. I guess I have to pick a post now. I think I'll be the Vice President. You wish to be my right wing. You've got nerve. I like that. I think I just got bonded with. Gosh, he looks pretty happy right now. And so I became Vice President of the Student Council. Sitting at home is so relaxing. Oh, tomorrow is the class hike. Should I prepare anything? We won't be going far, so I don't have to. Well, health first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. Today is the hike. We've stopped for a break on the hillside. Who should I talk to? Talk to Sakuya. Unacceptable. In a temper, as usual. Why? Why do I have to come to a place like this? And on foot? It's a hike, Sakuya. You have to walk. For what purpose? As exercise? Foolishness. Exercise is for peasants. No, for fun. You're supposed to enjoy this change of scenery. Look over here. Don't we have a nice view? Sakuya looks like he still has something to say, but he reluctantly comes over to me. I think maybe he's acting angrier than he actually is. Sheesh, what a kid. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend music class. Today is a music history lesson. So much thinking outside the box. I feel like I'm going to fly off the handle. But that's what most art is all about, I guess. I wonder what those wigs feel like. They look like they're wearing ptarmigans on their heads. Do you seek to mock the great masters, Slowpoke and Philistine? Take the level up. Charisma increased by 5. I imagine you're all well aware, but the sports festival is right around the corner. Please think about what you'll do. Sports festival season already? If it were in the fall, it would conflict with the cultural festival. So it's always been in May. What are you going to do, Ryota? I haven't decided, but probably the three-legged race. Some birdie has to. Cool! Oko-san will harry the man. Will handle the marathon. Indeed he will. You do have a lot of stamina, Oko-san. What about you, Sakuya? You can't possibly be expecting me to run in some race, can you? It's a sports festival. Is there an event that doesn't involve running? How about being a cheerleader? The general, in other words. Very well. Leave it to me. I don't think that's... Also, the first aid team is always short-handed, so I'm sure they could use help if any birdies still can't decide. That's all for today. Ryota's doing the three-legged race, Oko-san's running the marathon, and Sakuya's a cheerleader. Yuya might be running the first aid tent. What should I do? I have to think about it. Today's a sports festival. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? Go to the cheerleaders. There's something of a crowd around our cheerleaders. I see a Sakuya and a brass band? That's overdoing it. I think I saw something similar during the changing the guard at Buckingham Palace. You're here. You're here. You're not cutting any corners, I see. Naturally not. Only the best from a labelle. Sir, preparations are complete, sir. Your orders, sir. Very well. Begin. And so the band began to play. Where did he get these people? They all look like professionals. Shouldn't the cheerleaders be students? You, join in. Okay. I seem to be in charge of the symbols. One wrong slip and I'll be the laughing stock of the playground. Yikes! Sakuya's conducting is awfully flashy. Is this the labelle style? The first barrier for all students who make it this far, the midterm exam. We're getting them back today. I don't think I did too well. Mizuki. Yes? I don't think you did too badly. Yes? Not too... Nope, sorry. You did badly. No. Try harder next time, okay? I disappointed Mr. Nanaki. I'll have to study more from now on. With the festival and the midterm over, there's nothing to look forward to but summer heat. Doves smell kind of funny when it gets humid like this. Huh? There's a bunch of birds in front of the staff room. What are they doing? Oh, there's Yuya. Yuya, what's going on? Salutations, Caleb. Brian won his 7th Pulitzer. He just had a news clipping in the staff room pinboard. It says, Brian, the first intelligent pigeon, crowned again. Brian? Don't tell me you don't know. Don't tell me you don't know who he is. I think I've heard the name, but... He's the world's most famous blogger. He began when birds were barely intelligent. He's a very skilled and insightful writer. He was the one who suggested that the Dove Olympics be called the Pidgeolympics. He is extremely influential. The name was adopted right away. Why don't you look him up right now, mon ami? Try Googling Brian Pigeon. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Lunch is nearly over. Adieu, Caleb. I'd better hurry back to class. Hello, Huh? There's a pile of overturned desks in the middle of the floor. Ryota is overturned next to them. Rock Dove's underwings or bellies are right, so they look pretty different upside down. I mean, wait! What's going on? Thank you, Batty. Oko-san and Sakuya are... I look up to see the two of them at each other's throats in the corner. I think we might have a diplomatic incident on our hands. What happened, Ryota? Sakuya was making fun of Oko-san. He called him a stupid mongrel who only thinks about imaginary pudding, and said he was ashamed to be in the same class. That's terrible! I mean, Oko-san is a nutcase and I don't know what he's saying half the time, but he really does like pudding. Either way, Oko-san kind of went for the jugular end. You tried to pull them apart and Oko-san used wing attack on you? Yep. You're our only hope now, Caitlin. That was acting, by the way. I wasn't really coughing. Cuckoo! Oko-san will not allow pudding or himself to be ridiculed. You will apologize. You tell me to take back my word. I shall not. A mongrel like you hasn't even the right to speak to me. Cool! Oko-san is not a mongrel. The battle still rages, and it looks like Ryota's sacrifice was in vain. I should... Side of Sakuya. Oko-san, settle down! This is a crawling classroom! Cool! This is a matter between doves. Stay out of it, Caitlin. You are a credit to your Siberian ancestors, Mizuki. I respect your judgment. Cool! I can't tackle Oko-san and throw him out the window. Just because you're angry doesn't mean you can make a mess. Come back when you're prepared to be civilized. Today is a good day. I feel like I'm shining. I wonder what I should do during break. Go to the... None of these, I think, options are a part of Sakuya's route, I think. So I'm going to the store so I can practice Yuya again. I don't really need anything, but I'll go to the store. I never really looked around there before. Wow, well, they've got all sorts of things for sale. Though these nest building materials look like what you find in a human store is trash. My, how mature of you, mon ami. Planning to settle down already. Yuya! No, that's not it. I'm still a high school student. Well, maybe so, but, we doves reach sexual maturity with a year of birth. They do? That seems a little hasty. That aside, what are you here to buy, Yuya? Your love, of course. Yuya, we're not. I'm not good enough. Oh well, I'll have to try again later. Is this how he talks to every girl he meets? I think that's a little rude. Yuya. What is? That's sort of loose talk, like I'm a game or something. That's the first time the girls ever said that to me. I'm surprised. Thank you, mon ami. I'll carry this warning in my pigeon heart forever. Adieu. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend music class. We all have to stand up and sing solos today. I'm nervous. His voice is beautiful. Caitlin leveled up. Charisma increased by 5. I have no idea why I went for the Song of Healing for all things. Today is Tanabata. There's probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year, too. I think I'll go make a wish. Wow, there's lots here already. Anybody I know? Impossible, no. N'est pour François. Est le bel. Can you hear the sound of the song of the stars above? May they send you happiness, mon ami. Yuya. What should I wish for? Become a famous artist. I wish to become a famous artist whose work is known the world over. Oh, hello. Is that you, Mizuki? Mr. Nanaki! You should be careful on this late. It can be dangerous for a girl, I was about to head home. Would you like me to walk you to your place? No, thank you. No, thank you. I still have some errands to run. Oh, well, don't stay out too late. Wasn't the Key Mania 2DX public playtest started today? Maybe I'll start stop by the arcade. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend music class. I've been placed in charge of the timpani today. Last time it was the gong. What am I supposed to be, the musical gorilla? Racism, ho! Caitlin leveled up. Charisma increased by 5. With the third years today. All these damp, tight clean feathers are making my heart race. Salutations. Salutations, Sakuya. The wet look suits you well. Do you mock me? Hardly. I'm praising you. I'm proud to have such a handsome little brother. The very act of speaking me is an insult, Mongol. You probably can't even swim. I wonder. Want to decide who's faster once and for all, little brother? Fool, we already know who the victor will be. But to ignore a challenge would be a disgrace to my name. Very well. Mon ami. Yes? Lily of the Art Judge. I shall judge your noble combat with all possible fairness. Of course. Just out of curiosity, who do you think will win? Probably... I don't recall this scene being in the game last time I played it. Sakuya. Well, Sakuya's an aristocrat, so probably him. Even the hominid recognizes my superiority. That's harsh. Get set, go! They dive in with perfect synchronization. Yikes! They're both fast, even though their skeletal structure isn't designed for it at all. It was awfully close, but in the end... So, who won, mon ami? It was almost too close to tell, but... Yuya was a little faster. Oh. Well, there you have it, little brother. I can hear Sakuya grinding his beak in frustration. This is some sort of mistake. I demand a rematch. Sure, I'm always happy to take you on. Yuya looks pleased. Maybe he is happy because he got to talk to Sakuya? We got our finals back today. I'm not sure I did too well. Mizuki? Sir? You didn't do too badly, I think. Yes? Never mind. You did badly. Sorry. No. Try harder next time, okay? I disappointed Miss Minaki. I have to study more from now on. Today's the last day. It's been a semester already. Sometimes it seemed long and sometimes it seemed short, but either way, it's summer now. I think Sakuya said to help him clean the council room before going home. He always gets angry if I make him wait, so I should hurry. You are late. I came as fast as I could. Sorry, Sakuya. Let's start cleaning. Very well. First, move the shelf and the chairs. There's dust underneath. Okay. Next, inside the cupboard. Arrange the files by date. Okay. And then the floor. Polish it at least 3 times. And the window. Hold on. Are you telling me to do all of this by myself? Who else is there? You, bonehead! Maybe I should stand up to him. You help too. Sakuya, I'm the vice president, not the charwoman. Is that so? My job is to help you, So maybe you should be taking the lead role in cleaning up. That's why I'm giving you orders. No, jeez, that's not what Here's a mop. Work. What? You know how to use it, right? Let's get started. Don't tell me you've never... Of course not. Talk about living in the lap of luxury. And so Sakuya reluctantly helped me clean. I thought he might complain for a while, but he certainly can be obedient. Now then, the sooner we finish, the sooner we get home. It's easy to fall out of practice and get fat and lazy during summer vacation. A hunter-gatherer's body is her way of life, so maybe I'll go running today. That was a good run. A true running girl's way to start vacation. I wonder how far I ran. I always lose track of where I'm going once the runner's high kicks in. Where am I? I must have wandered out of my usual stomping ground at some point. There is seriously deep bird lore, Lupus. Not joking. Which way did I come from? Don't fail me now, Paleolithic homing instinct. The sun's setting. I'd rather not sleep outside. Hey, you. Huh? I don't know you. Where'd you come from? A sparrow stands next to me, squinting up at my face. Her wing is resting on a motor sphere. Looks a little bit vintage. How cute. I feel a strange pressure. I can tell right away that this sparrow isn't just anywhere. I'm from St. Nations. I was out for a run and got lost. You ran all the way from there? You must be good. It's about a 2-hour drive. What? I guess that's why my legs hurt. I wonder if I'll be able to run home again. I like the cut of your chin. Anybody that determined deserves a ride home. Come on! The intimidating sparrow gestures at your steering. It's a little small, but we should both fit, I think. Thank you. May I ask your name? Kushida Izami. I'm still talking Aki. Call me Izami. Then thank you, Izami. You're a very cautious driver. Carve it into your soul, kid. One accident is all it would take, and that would be the end of both our lives. It may seem strange to a young girl like you, but once you've lost someone, you'll understand. There's a far-off look in her eyes. I'm sure you know what you're talking about, but at this rate I might get home faster by walking. Do you think we'll get there by dawn? Carve it into your soul. The speed limit for scooters is 30 kilos per hour. We're not even going that fast. Following traffic laws is part of my credo. Is it riding tandem against the law too? That rule is for humans. Birds are light, so 1 or 2 more doesn't stop the brakes from working. We're fine like this. But I'm not a bird. And so we putted around at Izami's hyper-cautious speed. By the time we got to my house, it was almost light out. It's still a long time until the semester starts, and I still have a lot of homework. Maybe I should apply for a part-time job since I have the chance. Forget it. That will be forever, Roots. I think I'll wait till I'm in college. That way I can skip lectures to go to work. Slacking off and having fun is more the high schooler thing to do. Whee! Today's the local summer festival. I think I'll go with somebody. Invite Sakuya. Sakuya, over here. You've got nerve to call me out during vacation. What is it? Oh, right. You just moved here, so you wouldn't have known. Today's the festival. Let's go together. Festival? What's that? You'll understand when you see it. Come on. What in the... Shops, food, good fun all around. People can't possibly be eating food prepared like this. It's unsanitary. It's madness. Don't worry, there haven't been any reports of food poisoning for 2 years. So there were reports 3 years ago? Yep. Guiding the panic-stricken Sakuya around the festival is a little troublesome, but hilarious nonetheless. And so the night wears on. Huh? Why did you buy that candy apple, Sakuya? They have an interesting color, so I thought I would buy one. I'm not going to eat it. I shall take it home and mount it in a case. I knew I should have gotten up when I first woke up. I slept way too late. School starts today. I'm gonna be late. Hello, Mizuki. Sir, I'm sorry. I overslept. My homework. I forgot to bring my homework. Aren't you getting a little bit ahead of yourself, Mizuki? Huh? What's the number in the top left-hand corner say? Oh, you're just a little bit early. No, since you're here, could you lend me a hand for a bit, Mizuki? Lend you a hand? I was about to start grading the freshman's exams, and I thought maybe you could help, if you don't have something else. Of course, you do have a test in September, so if you want to go and study in the library, I want to return to my glorious abode. Forgive me, sir, but I need to go home. I must return to my people with the spoils of war, lay my bloody sword at the feet of my great king, and celebrate my conquest of all the lands from here to distant Macedonia. Oh? Have fun. Alright. My voice is getting tired, and that line is a good place to end off on. Have a nice night, people. Thank you for joining. It's a Conan the Barbarian reference. Do you not hear how strained my voice is? I really can't do a full route like this. You can look at the text,